Last time we kind of went to the mountain pass, got destroyed by Githyankies, but we blew them up, and now I'm deciding to probably bring in Shadowheart this time around, but this time we're going to test out the brand new subclass Death Domain, which has a Toll of the Dead, it has False Life and Ray of Sickness, and also the subclass feature Reaper, where your Necromancy cantrips that only target one creature can now target an additional creature. That seems pretty good actually, because that means Toll of the Dead will be multi-target, and it also doesn't really cost spell slots, right? There's also Bone Chill, but I think Toll of the Dead would probably be better because it just does more damage. This stat spread seems good. I have 16 in Dexterity, 15 in Constitution, and 17 in Wisdom. We get Turn Undead as the action and subclass feature Channel Divinity, Touch of the Dead. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal extra necrotic damage. Oh yeah, Inflict Wounds would actually be pretty good because you're necrotic damage based. Level 3 doesn't really seem to have anything new, so that's a dead level up pretty much. Level 4 also doesn't really have anything good, some standard stuff really. I'm gonna give Shadowheart Resilient to Wisdom, just so she's at 18 Wisdom. Also, Resilient is just good for all casters really, just so you keep concentration for all your spells. And level 5 you get Animate the Dead and Vampiric Touch. I really like Animate Dead though. This is kind of like the spell setup I'm having right now. I'm not really focusing on anything right now, just so I could get a feel for what this class is all about. I'm gonna give her some equipment, and then we're gonna help out James because he's being attacked by eagles, actually. I don't know how that happened, but...
For no reason.
Yeah, just don't do anything, and then their turn will never come, so just stay safe for a little bit. We totally did not have to redo the recording because we got attacked by eagles. Anyways, we just have like a lot of good necromancy stuff here, and the reason why I'm here is because there's a skeleton literally next to me, so we get Animate the Dead, simply just by being this class, because after all it's the Death Domain Cleric actually, and now we have a Skeleton Archer on our side. Now this does remind me a lot of the Spore Druid, simply because they were kind of like the necromancers, other than the wizard, right? I think the wizard also has access to necromancy, like it's literally just the class called necromancy. So yeah, there's now a third class that specializes in reanimating the dead and all that, so that's pretty cool. I need to get Shadowheart some equipment, actually. Yeah, so let's test out the brand new Death Domain Cleric. Right here, with her brand new spells. Right here, Toll of the Dead, which is a cantrip. You can now cast it twice, and we can hit 2 enemies here, just like that. Boom! 14 damage on both of them, which is very nice. And we also have, because of Tier's Protection, the bonus action to give more armor class, simply because this does not have a disadvantage, or just equipping the weapon, which is just very nice to have. I mean, it just so happens that Shadowheart is the one to be using these equipment, which I usually don't give her weapons like this. Also, oh, that skeleton just did 8 twice
8?
there. You saw that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, range attack. So it does piercing and necrotic damage as well. So I guess that's just because it's a skeleton, I suppose. I don't recall that, but yet again, I don't really use the skeleton that much. I usually use the ghouls, the zombie guys, who are kind of just like meat shields. But let me just guiding bolt this guy over here. Low ground, but I'll just hit it. There we go. But if I just jump up here, I'm just gonna use Inflict Wounds here, just to do a lot of damage here. So if I upcast this, it should be doing 4 to 40 damage, so let's see if I get the 50% chance to just kill right here. Oh, Touch of the Dead actually, another subclass feature.
Oh.
With Channel Divinity, you can do bonus death damage, or necrotic, I suppose. And that will deal with the enemies very swiftly. That was a way better attempt than before.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? This is our first time.
We just need to find all the ceremonial weapons in this area, so we should do that probably off camera, I suppose. Oh yeah, we're at this other ceremony we got right here, so Guardian of Faith, not too tough. We'll just kill this guy real quick. I'm just gonna hit you. Oh wow. So that can happen, I guess. Let me see if Vampiric Touch works against this guy. Oh, never mind, we got him. So that is another one of those. Ooh, there's so many corpses here I could use. Yes, so long as I have spell slots, I can create skeletons. So let's make another one. Oh, the other skeleton died though. Oh well, yeah, you only get one. I know the Spore Druid doesn't have that limitation, I'm pretty sure. Let's get that last ceremonial weapon, shall we? Oh, I think we're just at, like, the Creche area, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go down those stairs, we'll be in the Creche, but we still want to get the ceremonial weapons, actually. We're killing some kobolds. Nice. I love how the skeleton just does extra necrotic damage, just for fun, you know? It makes them a whole lot stronger than they normally would be. These kobolds aren't really too tough anyways, and plus with the spike growth, with resilience in my wisdom, they'll just walk into it a bunch, and they can also just throw stones at us, I guess. I can still use these death domain spells right here. Toll of the Dead.
There
We
you
got
go.
one kill there, pretty nice. I also want this guy dead. There we go. There's another kobold in the barrel.
Kobold left.
I should have dragged it into the spike growth. Yeah, Toll of the Dead is just really nice. Because, like, very similar to... Yeah, just like that. For no cost of spell slots or anything like that. Toll of the Dead is just a very strong cantrip for free. You don't even need to spend a spell slot for it. So even though
Ceremonial base.
Oh yeah, we needed that.
Found
But now that we have all the ceremonial weapons, we can probably go get... I guess we're fighting this thing now. When did you get a Holy Lance Helmet? I'm gonna equip that, because that's holy damage. But anyways, as I was saying about Shadowheart's Toll of the Dead, it's very similar to how the Warlock just has access to Eldritch Blast, where you can just shoot a bunch of Eldritch Blasts very early with no cost of spells or anything like that. So just very nice to have, especially if you run out of spell slots very frequently, which you do tend to actually have that happen as a spellcaster, just in general. So just having a way to cast spells without having to worry about spell slots is just always a nice thing to have. And here's the final ceremonial weapon. There we go. So with every tool in their respective places, with the sword over here, hammer here, mace right there, and the axe in that final location, we get access to this little pouch right here. And this pouch has something called the Dawnmaster's Crest. And this crest is very important. We'll get something called the Blood of Lathander, as you see as the journal updated, which will be important for later, but we cannot get access to the Blood of Lathander just yet. So let's go down to the Creche, shall we? Do we want Shadowheart with us? Never mind, we're already inside, I guess. Let's go!
You still have a chance to swap her out now, right?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do that. I'll do that real quick. Oh yeah, level 5 for the Arcane Archer should probably be the second attack, right? Yeah, extra attack. And that's literally all she gets. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Just having a second attack is honestly one of the biggest improvements you can ever get for a singular class. Because you're now doing double the damage potential. And now we got Lae'zel here, so she can just doctor these guys, no problem. Yeah, you know what? It was actually a very great idea that we decided to bring Lae'zel here instead of Shadowheart, because we just get in here for free. I do wonder, though, if you bring a Githyanki Tav, what happens? Like, do they trust you because you're Githyanki, or do they not like you because you're not important? Though it probably doesn't matter. There is a merchant here, though, which I think has some pretty good stuff that we can get. So let me just see what we can get. Knife of the Undermountain King. This could be crazy because it's a finesse weapon for Gale. Oh, the Gloves of Dexterity is also really good, because then you can reclass someone to have very low dexterity, but have instant score to 18 for free with these gloves. Daredevil Gloves are also really good with spells, because you get a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. Yeah, these are really good. How much money do we got? Well, we have 900, so we can afford one of these, I suppose. Alright, Courtney, we're gonna need your charisma to haggle down these prices. So we got the Gloves of Dexterity, which will give... I'll just give it to Lae'zel simply so that her dexterity is higher, because that's kind of what I'm building her right now. So she has 18 strength and 18 dexterity right now, though she does have some wasted stats. There is also the Daredevil Gloves, which gives a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. It's a cool effect. I do notice you have the Gloves of Archery there. Does it work with the arcane shots? So let me just equip your gloves real quick. So Gloves of Archery, 822. Oh yeah, so it does apply the 2 damage there. But since you're also a ranger, you can just keep the Gloves of Archery. Even though the fighter does do archer stuff as well. It's really just the unfortunate case where everyone's an archer. So, do we want to go to the laboratory, Dr. Githyanki, so we can unlock the potential of the tadpole?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try to take some specimen from this girl.
Thank you.
I'm just stealing some specimen, don't mind me.
Take it.
Hopefully she doesn't mind. I will say, out of every single Githyanki, this one is probably the most beautiful. Kind of a shame we have to kill her though. I think I brought myself in here, so I should be able to give guidance, but let me just walk closer just in case. Though I think it is resilience that gives the benefits for those checks. Oh, nice, you have the Headband of Intellect, so that came in handy there. Ooh, just barely. Barely not. Your eyes look crazy cool there, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What have you done?
What have you done? Yeah, we're gonna kill you.
Wait here.
Yeah, she tells us to wait here, and she's basically calling everyone to fight us. But it's not everyone, though, so it's fine. It's only the immediate room next to us that will fight us, so it's okay. 99 hit rate. That was amazing. And we got the Githyanki warrior updated right there. And it's a great thing that these guys right here who were supposed to fight us don't actually fight us anymore. I'm gonna draw in the face. Oh.
Is this?
No one saw that. I'm in the hatchery. Do we want that egg? Yeah, go get that egg. Go get that egg. I came here to steal an egg. Let's get that check. There's no way to fail again, right?
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Nice.
Not too good.
Who knew getting the charisma character to do charisma checks would work?
Wasn't for the varsh of my clutch.
We'll get it again, surely. Oh.
Ooh. Ah.
So, do we gotta kill this guy? Lysel's wrecking this guy down here. Yeah, we just get free fairy fires. That's so nice. Yeah, she can just attack 4 times, by the way. With really high chances to hit there. Look at that damage. Really showing off the arcane archer in action there. Let's see what this warrior does. Ah, weapon dropped.
Oh no.
That's fine, she'll pick it up. She has access to second wind, which is pretty much just a thing every fighter has. Wait, oh yeah, she still has a sword. She only dropped her crossbow anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, it's whatever.
Yeah, whatever you're holding.
Right.
And there we go, Lae'zel finishes the job and gets a Githyanki greatsword and a lot of food out of it. Yeah, even though the fighter is disarmed, they still have plenty of other weapons to deal with. Because they're very versatile.
Oh, dang it.
Oh wow.
Oh.
How are we losing? Boom. Fucking bonus action and drow poison probably. Do these guys fall asleep? I don't remember. They do! Oh, the blind is very good too, so they're forced to move. Oh, nice. You wasted their dash. That was a perfect move there.
Nice.
So I can just shoot and then hopefully put you to sleep. Okay, immune to drow poison actually. Why are you immune? I'll just shoot the other guy then. There we go. So get his loot. Oh wow, look at him dangling over there. Look at that. Let's get that egg. So Courtney, how is it like being dead?
Boring.
True. Alright, we got the egg. Let's get out of here. There we go. Turned in the egg. And... oh yeah, Lae'zel doesn't like that I gave it up. But... boom. And we get our egg back. Oh yeah, we also get the Cacophony, which is Thunderous Strike. We also get the Abyss Beckoners that you sold, actually, so we can sell that again. And also the Gloves of Cinder and Sizzle, which is actually a very nice set of gloves, actually. But now that we have more items to sell, we can probably get that sword I was talking about from that other Githyanki. I also don't know how much we were paid. Oh, we have 800 actually, so we kind of got a lot of money from that actually. Alright, so now we're back at the Creche after killing Lady Esther, getting the egg back. We need to head over, because there was a lot more rooms back there. Yeah, there we go. This is the place we need to go. Oh yeah. So she's the one blocking the door to the Blood of Lathander. Wow. Yeah, I just stole the rock that we needed to head into the door. So I put it in, and it should open the door. There we go. We can head in now. I switched to Chalice Healing, so let's go in here, and I don't know what dialogue checks we need to do really, but we do need to talk to them.
Refuse him the artifact.
So we fight Lae'zel if we keep the artifact.
I've actually never seen what happens when you produce the artifact, though.
No.
Yeah, we just get into this dialogue check here.
You are permitted to look at
The deathless queen has spoken.
Yeah, so we can game over here if we kind of defy this, so they want us to go inside the cube and kill whoever's in there. Let's head inside.
Don't do it.
Beckoning cave. You know what else beckons? The well. You've come here to murder me. It doesn't really matter what you choose here.
She won't.
Your mind tingles.
Yeah, she wants to see everything and then she'll believe you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So she's still on our side, so that's good. That's pretty much the most important thing here. We had to take a roundabout way to get that to happen because we failed a few checks here and there, but we still got the end result that we wanted. So let's leave the prison.
I've been waiting.
And now we gotta fight. So,
Yeah, it would have been nicer if we weren't all in the center.
don't worry. Because Lysel, we're pretty much first, except for like that one guy over there, so as long as we play this carefully, we'll have a huge advantage. Yeah, these guys really suck to fight because of one special ability, and that is parry. But not all of them have parry, so we should be okay. Then we'll just blow this guy up, because they have Fairy Fire and it's a 98 hit rate. There's no way we lose a 2%, right, Surely? There we go. So that's one down, and now everyone can do their action now. What I can do here is create water, right? This guy's the most dangerous right here, by the way. So I'm just gonna create water here first, for free. Lightning arrow works, yeah, you can do anything you want.
Not ready to parry anymore. Haha.
For the turn, yes. However, he was the last one to go. Ooh, Psychic Ren kind of hurts. I'll heal you because I have Chalice Healing active. As long as they don't kill me, that is. What did he do?
Interesting.
He warped and then Mind Steel linked.
He warped a foot over.
Oh, the crab goes.
Crap.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Don't walk in the lightning. Okay. Okay, nothing yet. Let's try again. It's free damage, I will take it. Yeah, he's under the wet condition, which means I can do this right here. 18 damage with lightning there. And then I can heal with Healing Word on anyone I want, so I'm gonna heal Courtney. And then with Chalice Healing, which I get for free, I will heal, I guess myself, I suppose, because no one else is really hurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of danger if I can, so I'm gonna stand over here. Ooh, even with the Blade Ward, it does so much.
My goodness.
Ooh,
Shoot.
ooh.
Oh my. Come on.
That is a death. However, then my Chalice Healing should be able to activate again. And then I can call Lightning once more, and since he's still under the wet condition, it'll do bonus damage again. You did get the save though, but Lysel still has actions, and she can use Seeking Arrow if I need to, which is guaranteed damage. There we go. And now she's out of special arrows. However, she still has an action left, which means I can just shoot them, 70% chance. Parried. She can go for a second wind. Hopefully you don't die. Okay, they went after Lysel, that's fine. She can't do anything anymore anyways. Nice. Okay. That was a lot, but you're okay. You're still okay? As long as you don't go down, it's good. Okay, one guy left, which literally can't do anything at this point. Yeah, they hit me, sure. I survive. 1 HP. Okay. And then Lysel can finish this guy off. Yeah, get rid of the parry. There we go. And now Hank should be able to kill, right? Ooh,
Yeah.
double miss. That's unfortunate. I'll just hit. I have a 70% chance. What? What?
Oh my goodness. How do we miss 5 attacks?
I'm just gonna call lightning. There we go.
You came to your senses.
Nice.
Now leave.
Oh,
before
he
the
went
others
down
come
though.
for us.
We got the main target down, so it's fine. There are 3 Githyanki, which can kill me. And they're not killing me. Please attack Lysel. Okay, that's good too. Please target Lysel. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we're in a favorable position, I think. We should take down this guy right here. I think I'll do it with Lysel, actually. There we go. I could have probably Swiftnessed with Lysel, but there's no way she dies to 2 Githyanki. I thought you would still have like an action or a bonus action or something like that, because usually when you pick someone up who's down, they have a action left. That's actually very good. We have 2 meat shields. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's good because they're not attacking you. That's exactly what I
That's
wanted.
fair.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
okay, that's
Oh
fine.
my goodness.
That's fine. Because you have like double action to throw, right? You can double throw.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Lysel
Yeah.
could die here. Oh, she's good. Yeah, she's super good because I gave her the Blade Ward. Okay, we are so back right now. There we go, got rid of the parry. Did you just heal that guy?
Oh my god. I confused them.
This'll work. Look at the Far Realms. Boom. 37 damage. Nice shatter. Yeah, it's a 1v4. So let's just blast this guy. That's a 90, by the way. Oh, that was a 90, by the way. There we go. Why isn't the turn ending? For some reason on the top it said your action was already completed. I was so confused for a second. Yeah, they'd probably die next turn if they walk into the electric water, which it looks like they're inside. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Thank goodness Lizelle is actually a good class, because that was a really hard fight. This was actually one of the fights I was worried about, but we kind of did this no problem. Which means we have access to the treasure room over here, which does have a very powerful weapon, which I do see often inside of challenge runs, which is something that was like a force weapon that reduces damage taken.
The Skin Burster. When the wielder deals melee damage with this weapon, they gain 2 turns of Force Conduit.
Yes. But yeah, it was a weapon that was like an axe, right? Yeah, let me just hover over Force Conduit. So, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing against the affected entity is reduced by 1 per turn remaining. And if the entity takes damage while they have 5 or more remaining, it deals 1d4 force damage in a 6-meter radius. If you have grease, you can kind of just cheat this puzzle.
Damn thing is jammed shut.
Was it this one?
Yeah, which way do we turn them?
I know they had to be opposite sides. Don't. I was about to do it. I think it was like this. When I was facing west. Why would you do that? The final turn. There we go. Okay. So I wasn't crazy. That was the right way to do it. I guess I'll also talk to Lazel. Yeah, something about Blackcliff. You're an enemy of your people now, except that fool. Because everyone in the Creche hates her now. Now we're at the important place right here. This is the reason we came to this Creche to begin with. So let's break down this stone right here. We got the Blood of the Thunder, and then we end it.
Oh, okay.
So now we have turn base right here, which there's a Dawnbreaker there, which we know exactly what happens. This thing killed one of my characters in... I don't know if I did this in my honor mode run or not. I don't remember. But if I did, I think I actually had one of my characters die to that trap, but it was only one of them, so it really didn't matter. So now we have another one here, which, another Dawnbreaker that pushes people. You can disarm it if you want to. Lizel has a high dexterity, so maybe it'll work. 25. Disarmed.
No.
And I believe there was another crystal right here. It's a great thing that arrows can pierce through crystals. There we go. So let's just walk in through. Journal quest updated, Blood of Lathander. And with the ceremonial weapons we picked up at the near beginning of the episode, I can insert it into this crest panel. There it is. Dawnmaster Crest, insert. And now we have the Blood of Lathander. I guess this cutscene as well. Shiny.
Wow.
Awesome. Oh, and I guess since we're at the crest thing, we don't blow up everything. Yay! So yeah, usually there's a portal here, but I guess it's not here anymore, so let's just go to camp. With this legendary weapon here, the Blood of Lathander, I can equip it, and what it does is gives me Sunbeam, which is 6 to 48 damage, and also, once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain hit points, and all allies within 9 meters also regain hit points when I get downed and I get back up. It's pretty much like the half-orcs' innate feature, where they can just revive themselves if they get downed. And you also get Lathander's Light, and sheds a holy light within a 6-meter radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded, unless they succeed a Constitution saving throw. And this weapon will be essential for carrying us through the Shadow-Cursed Lands, which is probably what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Shadowheart would be useless, actually, as a Necromancer attacker. She will do no damage to the undead. So, yeah, we'll bring Astarion next. Or was it Gale? Yeah, it was Gale. Okay, we'll bring Gale next. So, we'll probably end it here, because we've done pretty much everything in the Mountain Pass, which is, as we promised, I suppose. I think I said that earlier. And we're in the Void now. But yeah, I think we showed off the subclasses pretty well. Shadowheart, especially doing the cantrip double action, is very nice. We also have Lysel double action, able to just fling out arrows and just do guaranteed damage with the Seeker arrow with force damage. It's very nice. The Fairy Fire, honestly, that is such a nice arrow, by the way. Anyways, any last words?
Bah.
Bye.